very strange tension in this matchup. Because if you are Ridley, where do you want your opponent to be? On the ledge.
Yes.
If you are Wii Fit Trainer, where do you want to hang out all the time?
On the ledge.
So who's winning that situation? Who knows?
Who knows, right? And, you know, Ridley's got the strong edge guards, but Wii Fit has a deceptively really good recovery, especially with the stalling she's able to do.
Yeah, these projectiles that she can just throw out and cover herself. However, 2-frame after 2-frame with those forward tilts and going really deep with that forward air.
Nice.
Yikes.
Excellent stuff. And that is like... That is someone who's comfortable in this matchup, was not afraid at all to go out and chase. We saw in Winner's side, like the one of the few times Toe went out to chase Oolong, they got smashed in the face by side B and spiked.
Smub even wave landing on the platforms. Like, we are seeing, he has come out of into the set super confident. He got that first kill, and he almost did like a mini pop-off into his chair. Like, for the first stock. Like, that is the kind of fired up energy that he's trying to go into this set
This is the level of competition that we're seeing today. Like, it has been an absolute scrappy bracket. And these are the two people, out of everyone, like, you know, these are the two people who by far deserve it the most. Like, they have been playing the best today, you know what I mean? And, you know, sort of credit to that is that Smub got that early kill, and then Oolong took all of 40% and then got a kill right back, and now has the lead.
Look at how much damage he's just been able to rack up in this one advantage state. Smub has not seen the sunlight in so long.
Yeah, throwing out a lot of aerials as combo breakers, which I feel like we didn't see earlier, but clearly knows that against Ridley it will work if you time it right, you know. Able to heal a little bit off of that deep breathing. The next deep breathing aerial, especially at the ledge, will likely do it. Smub trying to make it back. Okay, uses that down air to get below the ledge and just up you straight up. How do you get on now, though?
Oolong has been doing such a good job of swapping between the two ranges of just outside of Ridley's threat range and annoyingly inside of Ridley's threat range.
Exactly,
He's never exactly at like the place where Smub wants to F-tilt.
And that's like exactly what we saw against the
There we go, right outside the range.
Yeah, like I think it really does have to do with that walk micro spacing that Oolong is so good at. Like, he just has such a good understanding of the opponent's sort of threat zone, and exactly like you said, is dancing out of it beautifully, and is able to take a stock there, but the side B does not do it. Okay, question. So the longer that you drag, does it get stronger?
I think it just gets more
More
the
damage?
same. Yeah, the knockback at the end is going to be the same. It's just you get to rack up a little bit more damage as you drag them across the ground.
Makes sense. Okay, well, good to know, and that side B does take it there. Just going for these nairs. I was expecting a grab here or there, but I think maybe trying to use the nair to get like a jump or a spot dodge or something like that. So really great stuff to Smub. I mean, it was working. We're at super even %. That's big damage, though. That side B is tricky because it's sort of at that point-blank range, Wii Fit hangs back for a second, which makes it hard to hit her sometimes.
Oh, there's a huge F-tilt.
That was a huge F-tilt and doesn't get the strong hit, but I mean, you know, Wii Fit not in a great position here. Has used up the side Bs, rolls on, and Smub a little late on the back air, doesn't quite get it. We are in a last stock, last hit for our game one.
It's a very tough spot to be in right now for either player. I mean, over 110% for both of them. Any mistake? Oh, that's a mistake. Nice. Shielding for too long against Smub is a mistake.
Yes. Both of them were kind of trying to... See, I feel like that's so threatening with Ridley in particular. Like, you see him feeling out, trying to get, like, you know, a back air or an F-tilt or something like that, and then all of a sudden, you're stuck in shield for a second too long, and that side B comes out and you're gone.
It's just like a very straightforward conditioning game,
yes,
right? Like,
exactly.
If you're trying to learn about conditioning in this game, watch Smub play, right?
Yes.
It's so just
excellent
like...
point.
I don't want to say flowcharty, but it's definitely like... He does stuff early in the set. Yeah, intuitive, right? Like, he's throwing a lot of stuff that you're going to want to shield. You're going to want to shield F-tilt, and then you're going to want to run forward and shield again, because you know that he's going to be throwing options like F-tilt and nair.
Yes.
So every now and then, he mixes in that side special, and that punishes people really hard for doing the thing that they were trying to do to counter your first option.
Exactly, and like, that was, you know, it was like when I noted, like, you know, I think he could have gone for a grab a couple times, and he didn't. He went for the nairs, and that conditioning is exactly why.
He actually had to save him, or else he was going to die.
I mean, so they both make it back, but Oolong definitely taking the brunt of the damage in that situation. We're on Battlefield here. Definitely could get some, you know, Wii Fit's got room to land, has rooms to, you know, jump and charge, and also has these platforms for these extensions.
Yeah.
And so far, it has, well, Oolong took like 61 and then now has, you know, gone a bit unanswered here. Uses that dash attack to get a little bit extra time to get the deep breathing, and there's the F-tilt.
You know what I really like? I like the run back, start deep breathing, instantly stop and cover ledge with a dash attack, right? Just bait him into doing something, and then bam.
It's like, and like, you know, some Wii Fits that aren't as good as Oolong will take the time to just get that deep breathing because they don't know when they'll get another one. But Oolong's so aware, knows, okay, even if I give it up here, I'll be in a better position if I go for the dash attack, you know?
Yeah.
And just like that, has honestly healed a decent amount of percent. Okay, yeah, finally gets back up above 60. You know, like Wii Fit doesn't heal enough for it to be like broken, but like it's like the opposite of death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like by 1,000 little chips, you're slowly but surely getting out of these percent ranges. And Oolong is running away with this game so far.
Yeah, looking very solid. Trying to say, hey, maybe we're going to be in here for a long set. Maybe this isn't just going to be a big sweep.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and matches out this time.
Nice.
See, the unfortunate thing is, at the percent you're at, even if you're able to get that nice smash out, now you're stuck at the ledge against Ridley.
And that air dodge was a little bit rough.
Yeah, ooh, down tilt. Okay, still alive, but it's taken so much damage here. Amazing parry, but the startup on that side B too much to get a good punish.
And now Oolong's starting to jump in the corner. Not shielding, because he was getting side beat every time.
Yes, it's a smart adjustment. However, he'll definitely have to adjust again because we saw, especially in that Toa set, Smub caught onto the ledge jumps pretty fast and was able to get those forward airs and back airs. So I think this time at the ledge,
Whoa.
That's so goofy, guy. Oh my god.
What a strange looking move that is.
Absolutely the slowest down air and then just explodes. That was that was interesting. But it worked.
Sure did.
And now, well, okay. So Oolong does have a full stock lead, which is tricky against Wii Fit. Because they are really good at hanging out in the corner and charging moves, as we've seen. And look at this damage.
Yeah, just racking up quick 80. Oolong up by so much right now. Looking very comfortable. We're going to see if Smub has any kind of response, but at this point, it might be a little too late.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen Smub make some big swings here and there. Honestly, I feel like we haven't seen him like get like a massive combo, except for that edge guard game 1.
Yeah, that was the huge opener.
Yeah, absolutely. But we've seen him start to throw out these F smashes to maybe catch like a spot dodge on landing, something like that. Back air will take it though. Back air will take it.
Taking the stock 1-1.
So a very convincing game 2 for Oolong after a close game 1 goes to the favor of Smub. I think I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we're in for more of a set.
We might be. We might be. Yeah, so the first game that Oolong dropped in this set was the first game that he had dropped all tournaments.
Yeah. Yes. Important thing to note. And that game that Smub just lost was the second game he's lost since he went to losers. So I think the unstoppable force has met the immovable object, you know?
No, which is the question.
That is the question. I think... I don't know. Maybe Wii Fit as the immovable object since she camps more, but I mean, you know, we've also seen Oolong be pretty aggressive with these combos.
And we've also seen Smub be pretty campy when he needs to be, right?
Yeah, so they're both at the same time.
They choose which to be depending on where they are.
Yeah, absolutely true. Nice little nair to sort of... something that Ridley does really well is like send the character from corner to corner, and he's also well equipped to deal with that with like the side B and the big hitboxes. And against a lot of characters, you see it work really well, but like you were saying at the beginning of the set, Wii Fit drives in the corner.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we've kind of seen that happen.
Because Oolong is able to find so many reversals out of that position.
Exactly.
He looks for that all the time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wii Fit's reversals are some of the trickiest in the games. I love
the fake.
The little extra damage.
It's just a little pump fake, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Jump on this.
All right, I guess the falling nair, too high of a percent to follow up with the up air, but got Smub in the air and caught him hopping there.
Yeah.
Hopping a little too long.
Smub just got really comfortable jumping around Oolong's shield like that. Yeah. He wasn't going for any like quick options out of shield. Because normally you can't, because Ridley is just going to space you out. But in that case, Oolong was like, all right, get out of here. Going for it again.
The slowest down air in the world. And I mean, it works. It worked once, and I will say this time,
so slow almost makes it better at doing that because it just covers so much space for so long.
Exactly. Yeah. Like it's funny to look at, but if you're having to recover against it, like it's definitely scary.
Yeah.
Smub getting a lot of mileage out of these forward airs, and that massive back air with the soccer ball did so much damage. Once again, Smub opting not to grab, really only ever going for grabs if it's the side B, or like an early percent down throw forward air.
Huge catch on that back air, just finding that drift in, and suddenly Smub takes the lead here. Trying to go up 2-1 in this set, but not if Oolong's got anything to say about it.
Smub looking confused. I also thought that Smub was no longer in danger of dying there just by the look of how fast he was flying, but that deep breathing back air, you got to be careful.
Yeah, maybe the DI not perfect there. Just not ready for that.
And, you know, Wii Fit obviously has a much stronger crouch than Ridley's, but Smub was able to crouch under a move there and get a down tilt out of it, although Oolong was able to get a good bit of damage after that. Now you're in the corner at definitely kill percent. Just to a back air. Not yet, though. How do we get back? All right. The slow neutral getup avoids the sun salutations and made it to center for just a second before Oolong smacked him out of there. All right, what's the option? Neutral getup. Oh, luckily Oolong misspaces the grab, and Smub has a new lease on life, and we're back to the ledge.
Yeah, Smub is barely surviving these situations over and over again, but it's not going to work out because the up air is going to finish it. Oolong's up 2-1, a game away from closing out this tournament.
Is Oolong going to become your homecoming champion, or are we going to see Smub turn this around and at least take us to a set 2?
Yeah.
We'll have to see. I mean, it's swung back and forth a good bit, but it feels like generally speaking, Oolong is making the most out of the openings, punishing like Ridley's landings, punishing Smub, trying to get a little overzealous with his positioning. I think as someone who has not seen Oolong play a ton, I think the trademark is definitely that positioning that you were talking about. With a character like Wii Fit, it's an absolute necessity, and the way that Oolong is using it to almost use the opponent's moves against them in a way, being like, oh yeah, you think you can attack me here, but actually, you're gonna die. Back on Hollow Bastion though, another even start. I think if the times we've seen Smub do the best is when he's getting those edge guards, and I think we're going to have to see more of those if he's going to want to turn this set around, which once again is very hard because Wii Fit is the queen/king of offstage reversals. So
yeah, the king right now.
The king right now.
Go with the male skin.
Yeah, male yellow. It's an alright one.
Back air is going to seal it out, just catching that air dodge down.
That back air so strong. I mean, was pretty close to center at like 90 pre-hit, but you know that Ridley's got it. They got to give Ridley some strong moves like that, otherwise it would be rough. Yeah. Neutral get-ups, avoids the first soccer ball and parries the second.
I like a lot of people get so beholden to like just the basic get-up options that you have, right? Like either you jump or you roll, right? But Smub and Oolong have both been doing a lot of neutral get-up into either a jump or a roll, just because like the timing-wise, it's just a weird little mix-up, right?
Exactly, and you know, it's like you're saying, these two have played each other a lot. Yeah. They're both highly, highly talented players, two of the best players in the region. And so they are going beyond the like rock, paper, scissors, 3 options that you have and starting to mix things up a little bit. And it's definitely apparent because so much of these games have been played at the ledge, but like they're avoiding the initial ledge trap and then getting hit by something in like center stage, you know? Which is pretty interesting. Smub did a lot of damage, but a couple of anti-smash attacks. Getting a little impatient here, trying to get this kill on Oolong, which you can never do against Wii Fit. You know, a back air will do it, a side B will do it, an up smash will certainly do it. But now Smub hanging out, just going for those nairs. Trying to find something, and there it is. The jump, that was neutral, or it was ledge jump and then drop down shield, and the side B was ready. Yeah,
there it is again. I mean, Oolong has been caught by that a lot. Sort of the default after your neutral getup is so many people just love to shield.
Yes.
And Smub is kind of calling out that like normal option that he loves going for.
Exactly, and
it's one of the comfort options.
A comfort option, yeah. I think that's a great way of putting it. And Smub certainly making Oolong uncomfortable to do it in the future.
Yeah.
With the stock lead right now, which doesn't necessarily mean a lot, especially without a ton of extra credit.
Okay.
And once again, like we've seen it a couple times where they'll both sort of be short hopping, just feeling each other out, and then Oolong will just wait on the ground for Smub to jump above him, because a lot of the approaches have been like from that 45-degree angle in front of Wii Fit Trainer with like a nair.
Oolong's finding his way back here. This set's got implications. PR season ending pretty soon.
Oh, okay.
We know that Smub and Oolong are going to be somewhere in that top 4.
Yeah.
The exact order of the two of these guys, and then like Pink Fresh and Dexter, I would say, is probably still up in the air a little bit.
Interesting. Okay, so like, especially with both of their performances today, and Pink Fresh dropping down at I think 7th. With Smub getting an important win, you know, even Smub. I mean, in terms of PR, even Smub getting a set here would be pretty serious. But obviously,
at an event this big and this important, that's gonna be huge.
But for Smub to do that, you're not gonna get bit by F smash, and Oolong takes it. Just
Oolong's got the tournament 3-1 over Smub in grand finals. Smub looking frustrated. Oolong pumping his fist in the air.
Yeah, looking happy. It was a very well-deserved win. Oolong definitely got the fight of the tournament against Smub, but even with the Smub playing as well as he was, Oolong just, just shut it down.
Yeah, losers run Smub is nothing to laugh at. He has gone through tear after tear after tear.
Yeah.
So, and it seemed like that was going to continue. He took the first game of that set, and he looked so confident, and then Oolong was like, nah, I'm just going to win 3 in a row. You got one game, you're not getting any more.
And, like, it's not like Oolong was running over Smub by any means. Like, these were all last stock games for the most part. I think there was, game 2 that was a blowout. But other than that, Smub was playing really, really well. I think just when it came down to those last hit scenarios, Oolong was more composed, had better spacing again, which was the thing that, we've noted a few times. And just utilized the safe options better. And, came out on top, just looking really, really solid today. Looking like a definite top 4, top 2, top 1 maybe.
Well, congrats to everyone in this top 8. Obviously, huge congratulations for Oolong for taking that tournament. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Anonymous Badger.
And I'm Prince Ali. Make sure to follow us on Twitter. And you'll certainly see the both of us soon. Obviously, an Honest Badger here in MDVA and maybe traveling some more in the near future.
Maybe
Who knows?
Who knows? Perhaps.
It's in the cards. Who knows? I'll be traveling, or you'll see me around Pittsburgh, Morgantown, West Virginia, whatever. But hopefully you enjoyed the commentary, and hopefully you enjoyed the excellent matches we got to watch today.
That was a fun top 8.
That was a super fun tournament. Lots of upsets, lots of great gameplay. Just overall nice, and I'm looking forward to the next one, right?
Thanks so much.
Yep.
See you soon.